Hey everyone, good afternoon. This is Cole Thomas with RX Connection. Appreciate all of you guys joining me here as we discuss our telemedicine program for pharmacies and some best practices for marketing. I did go ahead and put something in the chat. If you do have any questions while I'm going through the demonstration or sharing information, please drop in the chat. Be happy to do a quick Q&A at the end. What I want to talk about today is a high level overview of how your pharmacy can utilize telemedicine to drive new cash business and some best practices when marketing direct to consumer. So, before I get started, I'll go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Cole Thomas. I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing with RX Connection. I've been with RX Connection for a little over 2.5 years now. And in my time at RX Connection, we have developed tons of new solutions for pharmacies to grow their business. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Please let me know if you can drop it in the chat. Just say yes if you can see my screen here, and then I will go ahead and get started. Give me just a second here. I have to get my Zoom. It's hiding back here. All right. So, yes, everyone can see my screen. Awesome. So, this is our website. So, we're RX Connection. We're a corporate member of NCPA. We provide technology solutions for compounding and retail pharmacies all across the country. We have digital solutions, and we also have technology for pharmacies to grow their business. So there are essentially two sides to what RX Connection offers. So we have solutions for engagement, so patient engagement, patient education. We have data and analytics through our Tabula RX program, which many of you guys may be already subscribers or know about Tabula RX. This is a great way for pharmacies to market to new providers by having access to prescribing data, provider data, as well as a plethora of tools for remaining compliant. It's also a controlled drug inventory management tool. So Tabula RX is like the flagship program of RX Connection. We also have telemedicine solutions. So we have two of them. The one I'm going to touch upon today is called ExpediCare 24. This is essentially a telemedicine program. And if we look at it from 10,000 feet, it's a similar model to Roman, HIMSS, HERS, Lemonade Health, RexMD. It's the store and forward model of telemedicine where patients can go to your website at any hour of the day and do evaluations for over 88 different compounds, and your pharmacy is the only one that can receive the prescription. We also have delivery apps. So we have Doorstep RX, which is our delivery solution for pharmacies. So there's two ways to use it. You can use in-house drivers that you employ, or you can also have a third-party courier service come and pick up that package, deliver it to the patient's home. We have marketing tools. A very popular one has been our social media RX Creator, where we create and post beautifully designed contents on your pharmacy's Facebook that can share information about specific drugs or anything your pharmacy is looking to market. A lot of pharmacies use the RX Creator in conjunction with our telemedicine program. We do podcasting for pharmacies. We do a lot of marketing. We're also a full service marketing agency. So if you're looking to have a website developed, which I highly suggest in this day and age, your pharmacy do have a website, we'd be happy to speak with you about that. If you want to run SEO, search engine optimization, to increase findability, we can also discuss those things as well as compliance and coaching. Steve, good question. So where can you see examples of our RX Creator? I will actually show some of those in the demonstration today after I go and touch upon our telemedicine. So I'm not going to dive into all the nitty-gritty details of how our telemedicine works. I want to talk about the concepts of it. I'll show you the platform. I'll show you what a patient's journey would look like on their end. And then I want to dive into marketing. So there's really going to be two sides to this conversation. If a pharmacy wanted to join RX Connection, all you would do is simply come up to our website, rxconnection.com, and click register. Once you register, it's going to bring you into our portal where all of our solutions are listed here on the left-hand side, as well as more data about our company. We do partner with 503B outsourcing facilities. So if you're looking to get a great price on compounded GLP-1s for semaglutide and tirzepatide vials, you can simply go to Shop GLP-1. It'll bring you to our partnering company, Triax Solutions. You can fill out this information. Once you receive an email, you'll be able to log in and submit order requests. There's semaglutide. I'll just let you guys know. There's semaglutide 1 mg per 1 ml, and a 1 ml vial starts at $66, and the minimum order quantity is only 5 vials. Now, I haven't found another lab that's offered that good of a price at that low of an MOQ. If you do, just let us know. But we have partnered with ProRx. They're a 503B out of Pennsylvania, and they service pharmacies in about 15 or 16 states. So if you are in one of those states, you can go ahead and register. Then you'll get an account. You can log in and submit order requests. So if you're looking to procure the product, happy to share more about that on a different call. But I do like to mention that we do partner with outsourcing facilities. Now, the program I'm going to talk about today is called ExpediCare 24. So, ExpediCare 24, we are currently licensed in 48 states. We'll have Hawaii and Alaska soon. These were just the last two because we don't have too many pharmacies in those states. But we do have a lot of pharmacies in Florida, Texas, Georgia, New York, and Tennessee currently are our most popular states, but we can support all these different states. So the first thing a pharmacy would do is click login or register. There's training videos, onboarding videos. You can either do onboarding with me live or you can do it at your own pace. Once you come into here, I'm going to show you the pharmacy side. So we'll go ahead and sign in. And once we sign in, we're going to see 24-hour access and purchase tokens. When I click on 24-hour access, you're going to see 4 tabs appear. The first one is just getting started. Once you have an active subscription, you can now navigate to ExpediCare links and prescriptions. So in ExpediCare links, these are where your pharmacy will have the opportunity to choose different treatment options that our doctors will prescribe that have already been pre-approved, and patients will be able to do evaluations on a custom landing page. And I'll show you some examples of pharmacies who've been really successful and how they've white labeled their landing page in a few moments. But as I'm scrolling down here, I just want to show you the different treatments that our doctors will prescribe for. So some really big news for us is last week, sorry, bear with me here. I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm doing my best. I got to take a quick sip of water. I do see another question here, Steve. A person get GLP-1 RX on ExpediCare? Yes, that's exactly what they can do. They can get a prescription through our telemedicine for compounded GLP-1s, and the prescription can only be sent to your pharmacy. So yeah, the answer is yes. One really exciting piece of news is we now have Bimix, Trimix, and Quadmix approved. ED injectables are becoming a lot more popular. That's why we had so many pharmacies requesting this treatment be added. So if you do want to get into ED injectables, I know a few outsourcing facilities, and I can show you how to get that set up. But I want to go ahead and focus mainly on GLP-1s, as this is one of the most popular treatments that our doctors are prescribing through our telemedicine. So for example, if you've already procured the product and you just need a doctor that will prescribe the medication, ExpediCare is definitely something you should consider. If I go to links, there's 88 different compounds. So there's injectable EDs, there's GLP-1s, injectables, sublingual suspension, tablets, orals, ODT, tirzepatide, pre-filled syringes, which are popular through Medivant, if you're familiar with that company. If not, I can drop a link in the description later where you could go in and place orders. If you want to get into men's health, so sildenafil, tadalafil tablets, troches, travel medications. I know a few pharmacies doing very well with this. I'm not going to go through all these treatments, but I just kind of want to scroll down so you can see the different formulary options that our doctors will prescribe. So there is tons of opportunity just beyond GLP-1s for you to use this telemedicine to receive prescriptions. And sometimes the doctor will prescribe multiple compounds. And the way that these treatments have been added is pharmacies have actually submitted medication requests. So the first thing I'll do is I'll click save. Once I save, all those treatment options will appear. Next thing we'll do is I want to show you what the patient's portal looks like. So there's going to be a live landing page. So I click on patient portal. I click this button right here, and it's going to go to a custom ExpediCare landing page that every pharmacy will have. You could even customize it with your pharmacy's logo. All the treatments that you selected will appear on this page. The patient wants to lose weight. They can go to your specific landing page that would tie to your website. We integrate with any kind of website. They click lose weight. They click, I actually have one that says weight loss injection, and they click and they start their assessment. You can even add a starting price if you'd like. So there's tons of different customization options here. The patient would start their assessment. They would do an asynchronous consultation. So They're going to be answering questions about their BMI, if they've had a history of thyroid cancer. They can even put in questions they have for the provider when the provider follows up with the patient. And from there, once the doctor contacts the patient, then the prescription will be sent directly into your ExpediCare portal. So these prescriptions are not going straight into SureScripts because the patient does not pay anything for the initial consultation. It's free of charge 24/7. It's risk free. And also, by not having a patient go in and ask to put in a credit card, you're helping to significantly increase your conversion rate. So the patient can basically do the consult and say, hey, I don't want it. That's no problem. No charge to you, no charge to the patient. The doctor doesn't get paid. The doctor's okay if not getting paid. So if I go back into the pharmacy side of telemedicine, let's say a patient just did a consultation. So they just clicked here, they click start their assessment, they go into their portal and they put in their pharmacy's information or the patient information, and the patient starts the consult. It's going to ask them to select their state. I am in the great state of Florida, so I'll select Florida. They're going to fill out all this information. Once they do, they'll submit. The prescription will become available on the pharmacy's portal here. So under 24-hour access, we chose the different treatments here, and now we're going to check for unclaimed prescriptions. Let's say this evaluation for John Doe just appeared. All the pharmacy does is click on the patient's name. This pop-up window appears. This is where the prescription is, but it's not available yet. It will become available when the pharmacy hits this word claim. When you hit claim, your pharmacy will be charged $39 to download a prescription. The way that I suggest you charge John Doe, in this case for alpha 1mg and beta 2.5, is to say, hey, John, the price of the medication, the consultation, it's going to be one fee of X amount of dollars plus $39. So just combine prescription and medical into one. Once you charge the patient, only then will you hit the word claim. When I hit the word claim, I'm going to submit a payment as the pharmacy for $39. If you notice here, I have 60 credits available at $39 a piece. So essentially, the patient's doing a consult, the pharmacy is being charged $39 to download the script, but the pharmacy is charging the patient the price of the medication plus an additional $39. Now, you could divide it up and just say, well, I'd like to just charge the patient $39 and then collect the price of the medication afterwards. You could do that. I'm just suggesting you collect it in one fee. Once you claim the prescription, it will become available. And one really nice thing is we now integrate with Liberty software. So if you use Liberty, you simply click a button and it goes right into your pharmacy's queue. If not, you just simply click here, you download the prescription, and I'll go ahead and save it to my downloads and I'll open it up. And here's your prescription, electronically signed by our medical director. And this is a valid way of receiving electronic prescriptions in 48 states currently, all the states that we're licensed in. So from here, you could print the prescription, fill it, and you can also change the status from claimed to ready and just say, let's just say ready. So now John Doe knows it's ready. It's time to come pick up his medication for these drugs that we just got a prescription for. So from here, you could refresh, move on to the next unclaimed prescription, call the patient, get paid, down the prescription, and fill. This is a very seamless process that we're doing with hundreds of pharmacies around the country. Right now, I want to go ahead and take a moment and show you an example of a pharmacy, several pharmacies that are top performers with this program. So there's a pharmacy that many of you may know. It's his name is Will Douglas. He's the owner of Cody Drugs in Sulphur Spring, Texas. So if I click on GLP-1 from his website, it's going to bring up his custom landing page. Notice from going here to clicking here, he's white labeled everything. If a patient wants to lose weight, he's even added his own custom tile. He's added his price. From here, all the patient does is they click here and they start the assessment. They go right into the consultation. So this is a way that he has generated. I mean, he's doing very, very well with this program. And he started just purchasing from an outsourcing facility like many pharmacies, but has used several different marketing strategies to build a client base. And I want to go and talk about those right now because telemedicine is simply the means to receive the prescription. So if you have a patient who comes in and goes, well, my doctor only writes for the Mounjaro or Ozempic or Zepbound, but I want to get compounded semaglutide because of a fraction of the price and it's not covered under my insurance. In that case, you could say, well, we do have a telemedicine program. It's available 24/7. Go to our website, click start at consult, the patient starts a consultation. I even have some pharmacies who they basically market themselves as a one-stop shop. So they'll go get, like, here's an example, like they'll go get one of these cheap tablets online, You can get them on Amazon, and they have the patient walk into the pharmacy, do the consultation with a pharmacist, and the prescription comes over after the doctor follows up. And patient walked in with nothing, walked out with their medication same day. So if that does interest you, be happy to share some best practices if you would like to enroll in Expedicare. But this is simply a means that to receive the prescription. Um, the price of Expedicare is going to be $89.99 per month. There's no contract or long-term obligation with this program. You could have it for 1 month and you could discontinue if it wasn't the right fit. So that's the cost of Expedicare. I do have a question from Sandra. How can they prescribe a compound outside of what they have in there, like ivermectin capsules? Okay, good question, Sandra. So we do act in regard. There's two parts to this question. The first one about ivermectin capsules. So if you go into Expedicare, and I go to Expedicare links, you'll notice we do have an evaluation for ivermectin in here somewhere. Maybe I passed it. I think we have the console for ivermectin. I know we do. Um, the way that the doctors actually offer these treatments is pharmacies request them. So, like for example, here ivermectin 12 mg. Now there is no refills on this, and it's 12 mg by mouth, and it's 10 pills. Pharmacies have tried to ask for ivermectin for treatments such as cancers or COVIDs. Our doctors are not going to prescribe unless the medication is approved by the FDA to treat that symptom or that disease state. With that being said, our medical team has indicated ivermectin 12 mg for quote emergency use. So if a patient wants to get ivermectin for quote emergency use, they can go in and do that through Expedicare. But the emergency use is between the patient and the medication, right? So that's the way that we've got around some of those. But it wouldn't be a specifically ivermectin for a, let's just say COVID. It wouldn't be prescribed. The way that we've actually comprised these 88 different treatments is pharmacies can go and submit medication requests here. So if I click on requests, as long as it's no gabapentin or controlled medications, you can submit a medication request. If that treatment's approved, then it will be added into Expedicare. So something to note is that I would suggest you only pick maybe your top two or three on your wish list to submit, because we get a very high volume of medication requests daily, but that is how you submit medication requests. So I hope that answers your question, Sandra. So basically, you can go and submit medication requests. If it's added, then that treatment will be added into Expedicare. Other questions while I have a few moments before I dive into marketing? Okay, Steve, good question. So I know it says no gabapentin, but there is a topical cream that contains gabapentin that's currently available for pharmacies in Florida. Why no gabapentin? That's just what our medical team has asked, saying they won't prescribe because I believe the medication is used with another drug, and it gets into the prison system and it can get people high. So that's the reason that they didn't. They don't prescribe that medication. There is one thing though, if you are in Florida, then you can get a topical that has gabapentin in it. I think I have it right down in here. There you go, the clonidine gabapentin. So this is something available for Florida pharmacies. But yeah, I want to go ahead and talk about transition gears a little bit to marketing, because just having telemedicine is just the tool to get the prescription. But we've had a lot of pharmacies, some pharmacies doing well over 100 consults a month. A few in Texas right now. Number one stores in Arkansas, they do over 300 semaglutides per month. Is having ways to market and connect with patients on social media and on via SMS and via having a strong SEO, which all in turn plays back to having a great website. So if you don't have a website, we do website development at a very good price. If you currently have a website, we can integrate a lot of digital solutions to help you grow that business further. So talking about social media, I believe Steve had asked a question here about RX Creator and wanted to see some examples. So let me go ahead and actually show you some examples. If I sign to Facebook and I go to, let's go to Granite State. So this is a newer pharmacy. that's joined Expedicare, but the pharmacist is very good at marketing um, her telemedicine program. We do all the posting for this pharmacy, and you're going to see a lot of GLP-1s in here, but I want to show you how beautifully designed these assets are. So, for example, beautiful post. It's actually posted in a real format talking about losing weight, advantages. We do all the captions, hashtags, everything in here. It even links right to her online clinic. Going down to this next post here, here's another GLP-1 post. There's even a video that says, did you know we offer telemedicine? You can see a provider from the comfort of your own home, saving time. Here's some of the treatments we have. And here's one nice thing. If I go to her social media page and I click right here, it goes to her website and she has a page that we created for her that talks about her clinic, information the patient may be asked to upload. And when I click enter online clinic, it brings me right to her landing page with her price. We start the consultation right here as a patient. So if you think about it, in 3 clicks, you can have a patient go directly from your social media, or if you want to do print marketing, we can also do that for you, into a consultation. And at that point, they're not asked at all to put in credit card information, which in turn can really help your conversion. Okay, I have another question from Sandra here. Just to clarify, this is not telemedicine for patients who are ill, upper respiratory. Okay, so Expedicare 24 is going to be for patients who want, this is a good question, patients who want to get a specific compound with a protocol already set. Now, what you'll also be able to have is the patients will have their own app that they can go and sign in and do a live consultation for cough, cold, flu, UTI, these sort of symptoms. The only difference is the patient will pay $49 as opposed to $39 to do a live consult, and the prescription will come via SureScripts from our medical team. So the patient's basically going to go in, pay $45, start a live consult or schedule one, and then you'll get the prescription. So there's 2 sides to Expedicare. There's getting prescriptions for compounds. There's getting prescriptions for cough, cold, flu, COVID with live Expedicare consults. Good question, Sandra. Does that answer your question? Also, Steve? Yes. Okay, good. So going back to what I was saying here. So with pharmacies, we do custom social media content management. A lot of our pharmacies like to use this in conjunction with the telemedicine because unless you already have a marketing strategy or you have someone who has the time to go in and really help you build a strong social media or do SMS messages, which I do think is more effective than email, by the way. A lot of pharmacies are starting to do SMS marketing. It is a solution we offer. It takes a lot, all these solutions take a lot of time. So a lot of pharmacies, when they come in to join our telemedicine, a lot of times they want to join a program or a bundle that includes our RX Creator social media or includes some of our digital solutions. So if you want more information about how to get started with those, they're very cost effective, and I can share with you multiple best practices for implementing them. Just let us know. So my goal here was to, I know we only have a few more minutes together, but I wanted to give you a high level overview of how Expedicare works and how this can really help you develop new cash business. There is a few other exciting things we have coming out. For example, if you don't do any compounding, let's say you don't even do non-hazardous, non-sterile, but you still want to be able to offer many different compounds to your patients, we have partnered with a 503A that we spent some extensive vetting with to partner with them, that you can actually transfer your prescription directly through Expedicare. The 503A gets it for that patient, makes the compound, ship it to the patient, and you will receive a marketing or attribution fee for the referral. So that is something we're implementing as GLP-1 is kind of on the tail end and pharmacies are looking for other ways to generate cash business. Okay. Sorry, I have a few more questions coming in here. Yeah, so anyone who wants to schedule a call with RX Connection can simply just go to our website. So if I go to, I have a lot of tabs open here. If you go to rxconnection.com and you click schedule a call, I've tied this schedule call to my portal where you could go and click. I'll go ahead and show you. Click here. My calendar does fill up pretty quick. It looks like I only have a few slots available on Friday left. and then you could schedule next week, and I'd be happy to not only share the technology, but consult about how you can grow this business. Because if you want to do the solutions through us, we're basically a one-stop shop. If you want to explore the solutions somewhere else, I'm happy to just share with you what to look for when building a successful weight loss program. So I will take a few, we have a few more minutes together. I will take a few other questions. And then from there, I will go ahead and send an email out, and I'll put my link if you guys wanted to join me and do a follow-up call. Okay. If we don't have any other questions at this time, I really do appreciate everyone's time today. I know I was going at like 100 miles an hour. I was trying to just give everyone an overview. There's still a ton of other solutions we have. I would consider you guys just look into Tabula RX if you're looking for a way to market new providers. It's an awesome tool. Be happy to show you a live demo. But if you want to join RX Connection, the first step is just click register. Just go make an account. It'll bring you into this portal, and you'll see all of our solutions listed on the left-hand side. Yep, good question. I will be sending the recording. It will be available on our YouTube, RX Connection YouTube channel. It will probably be up by the end of the day, or if not tomorrow, because sometimes YouTube takes a while to get the videos uploaded, but this recording will be available for you guys. So at any time you have any questions, my name is Cole Thomas. I'm the director of sales with director of sales and marketing. I'm actually going to go ahead and drop my email address into here. Okay, give me just a second. So let me go ahead and send this to, it's cole@rxconnection.com. You could send me an email. You could schedule a call. Be happy to share more information. So I really do appreciate everyone's time today. We'll be in touch. And as always, let's explore finding ways to generate new cash business for your pharmacy. So thank you all. Have a great rest of your day.